Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. A little bit on the cloudy side. Now the weather. A little bit, a little bit on the cloudy side, but all in all, a beautiful day. And it's beautiful morning, beautiful morning, and I'm hoping that it continues to stay that way. I'm hoping that there is no rain. I do have a quick trip to do to make to make to Monterrey. Este, I'll be leaving soon. I'll do the show from there this evening. Um, Let me say we had a great show last night, and if anyone missed it, y'all could surely go back and watch it on YouTube, please, because that's where we could actually get some revenue for this show. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. It was all that oak here in San Antonio that made you ill. That's what affecting all of us who live up here. High oak count. That or you got Rona. No Rona. It's absolutely not Rona. But yeah, that could be it. You know, I one of the things that I do suffer from, I think, is allergy type of situations. And anytime that there's any pollen or anything else out there in the system, I take a hit. But again, it's not so bad. It's just that my voice is kind of on the fritz. Hopefully, after a couple of shots of tequila, I should be okay. And I'm joking about the tequila, maybe. But it might have been that. I do, every single time I go to a different place, I do seem to get some adverse effect reaction to, depending on what place I'm at. Such is life. But I appreciate that, but definitely not Rona. Good morning, Chrissy. Good morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. Morning. Now that Chrissy's here, it's true. I am handsome. Let me say, guys, again, we had a great show last night. I think if you take away a lot of what was shared last night, we did share a lot of great information, man. And I appreciate. Good morning, Kenina. Felicidades, Pablito. Felicidades, felicidades. Dios te bendiga, mi amor. If And again, one of the things that I like about having these shows done live, and there is no script, there are no prepared questions. One of the things that I like about it is that we're able to go at it, and just on the cuff and on the fly. And I think that there's a couple of things that Commissioner de los Santos mentioned yesterday. I think were very, very important. One of the things that I think is important is how he agrees that we got screwed by Mayor Trey Mendez. We got screwed by Mayor Trey Mendez in regards to him trying to do that money grab of BCIC money downtown. And again, it's indicative and it's very important for everything else that's going on in the community. Because if this is happening from our local leaders, I mean, how are we to trust that it's not happening with our county leaders as well? And I think that's what's really, really very telling of the whole situation. You're welcome, mi amor. Love you, Mama. Good morning, Adrian Simono Medel. So no Tenasca audit. Well, you see, again, and this is one of the things that I shared with him, that again, I'm proven right, you know? And it's trippy for me because there's all these people on social media out there that will try to sway uh, individuals' opinion by saying, well, Erasmus just always being negative. That's all it is. He's just a naysayer. He's just a negative Nancy. I think it's negative Nelly or negative Nelly. I don't know. Anyway, but that's on the negative side, and that's their argument. I go like, okay, well, please. prove me wrong. And I had a conversation with Commissioner Los Santos after the show yesterday, and I said, "Look, bro, I want to be proven wrong. You know, I want to truly be proven wrong. And I'll come out here and I'll say, you know what, I messed up, I screwed up, like I did in regards to the Midi Cultural District and Midi Cultural Foundation. I had no issue in saying, you know what, I got them confused, and it was a mistake. I have no issue in saying stuff like that because I'm bigger than I'm machándome like, that you understood what I was saying. No, I was wrong. I got them confused. I mean, it took them to send an attorney my way. No, and actually, I had a great conversation with the attorney. A great, great conversation. A very, very kind, very to the point, and again, not threatening in any which way, shape, or form. And I appreciate that because the first word that I had received from the insiders that I have in there was that they were going to try and come after Erasmo hot and heavy. It's not the way to come after Erasmo. You don't come after Erasmo hot and heavy. You come after Erasmo at let's sit down, let's have a cup of coffee, and let's talk about it. That's the way you come after Erasmo Castro. You don't come after him hot and heavy because you're not going to get the result that you expect. And I'm not going to back down. I didn't back down from BISD. I didn't back down from La Perra Minguina Peña and Racist Drew Brown and Sylvia La Rata Atkinson. Didn't back down from them. Didn't back down from Baltasar Salazar. Sure as heck not going to back down from a MIDI cultural district, whatever the hell it is. But I appreciate it. I want to thank them for actually being opting to go the nice route. Thank you. It was the right move to make. But I spoke with Commissioner Santos, and we didn't speak of anything that's private or stuff. And because again, I don't have private conversations with anyone. If we have a conversation, I mean, you need to tell me, hey, ¿sabes qué? Este, this is off the record. I cannot. Please don't expose who I am because I'm in the mix, and people know this. The individuals that I have inside the city of Brownsville, in Cameron County, and the different entities here, they know that I would never give up a source, ever. But if we have just casual conversations in regards to what's happening, I have no issue in sharing it. And that one of the conversations I had with Commissioner Los Santos was, I really want to be proven wrong. I really, and not to sound like chillon about the situation, I really want to stop doing this. There's a part of me that really wants to stop doing this. I want to focus more on my later years in my life in regards to traveling, working a little bit more, and just having a good time. And for me, let me tell you, having to come out and do shows, it's fun. But I'd rather come out and just say, "Hey, everything's amazing, everything's wonderful, everything is peachy keen." Unfortunately for us as a community, that's not the case. So this city, this community, Cameron County, they need Erasmo Castro. May not want to admit that they needed Erasmo Castro. They needed Erasmo Castro, and they can come on and say que es panocheo and all these other weird stuff that they say. That's fine. They could go back and put up my mugshot and whatever. That's their prerogative, their option. Doesn't change the fact that I've yet to be proven wrong on anything that I've called out in regards to the corruption that happens here locally, guys. Nothing. And it's the again, it's very, very, very telling in regards to what Commissioner Santos mentioned yesterday. Guys, Mayor Mendez lied to you all again. And, he used the little squirrel tactic. And I've been very adamant about using that squirrel tactic. Came up out here and said, you're going to save 18%. We're going to reduce your utility rates by 18%. And a lot of people going like, wow, con ganas, our utility rate is going to go down 18%. I had people, guys, if you go back to that original post that Trace Mendez put up, there were people on there that says, well, let's see what Erasmo says now. Let's see what snarky negative comment Erasmo says. And I said, I'll believe it when I see it. And it's trippy. I don't know if y'all saw the post, but there were those butt kissers out there that were going like, well, let's see how Erasmo could find something negative about this. Well, it didn't happen. And it's not going to happen. In the greater scheme of things, guys, and I've mentioned this before, guys, it's the same promises that a lot of politicos make in regards to lowering your taxes. They'll go out there and say, we're going to lower your taxes by 0.3% or 3%. And people, they fall for that crap. They go like, they're going to lower our taxes. They said it. He made a promise. It's got to happen. Well, guess what? It does happen. They do lower your tax rate by 3%. And everyone's going, yeah, ves, Erasmo, you're proven wrong. Yeah, but what happened to the appraised value of your property? Because then when individuals get their bill, they go like, a la mais, I'm paying $2,000 more. And I'm going like, well, weren't you all excited and happy that you saved 3%? Didn't happen. It's like going to the mall, and all of a sudden you see like 75% off, and you're going like, you see, I'm getting 75% off. Yeah, but the value had already been cut down to 50% already. That's what it was on sale for 2-3 months. What happened is they jacked up the price to regular price, the retail price. So your 75% is really nothing. And that's what's unfortunate, that people fall for it every single time, guys. Look at what's happening right now. I'm having to go out there and post in regards to appealing your appraised value on your property. There's individuals that said that they made improvements on their home, $17,000. A friend shared $17,000, and they said, I don't even have $17,000 to fix up my home. Didn't happen, guys. We're getting screwed. But they're out here saying we lowered your taxes. Same thing happened with the PUB. They went out there, mayor went out there before an audit, went out there and said, oh, lowered your taxes by 18%, lower your electricity rate by 18%. It didn't happen. It's not going to happen, because it is going to come down. It's going to come down. And look, mark my words, it's going to come down 8, maybe 10%. That's what it's going to come down to. Pero de qué sirve? Now they're removing a subsidy out there that they had, and now you're going to ultimately be paying more for electricity. So how does that benefit you? It doesn't. And look, again, all these naysayers out there, all these people that are out there saying that Erasmo Castro is wrong, Erasmo Castro is horrible, Erasmo Castro is just a negative Nancy, Erasmo Castro is just a naysayer, Erasmo Castro is out there, he just hates the community. All these people out there, most of these people, guys, can afford to pay an extra $200-300 in electricity bill a month. Unfortunately, that's not the case for most of the individuals here in the city of Brownsville, guys. It's just a fact. At the end of the day, they don't care about most individuals here in the city of Brownsville. And look, I'm very upset at Pedro Cardenas. He's a friend of mine. Very, very upset. He's out there pushing, promoting for this dam arena. And I'm going to go to the town hall where he and Commissioner Los Santos are going to be at. And I'm going to ask him directly, why are you doing this to the community? Because their restaurants, their businesses are going to prosper. Does that make it okay? Well, it tramples on the rest of the individuals in your district. I'm upset. He knows how it works. But again, we got no promises. Guys, we got no promises from anyone. No one questioned these candidates when they were running. And look, the other option wouldn't have been any better, I don't think, at this point. Just getting screwed. There is no Tenasca audit. It's going to come out now late May, maybe June, and it's going to go all the way to July and August, guys. We're not going to get any information, and the information that we're going to get is going to be watered down. It's not going to be the true numbers, and that's what's unfortunate. We're not going to have the true numbers. It is kind of funny. I didn't know that a Facebook page was created in support of the Cameron County Arena. Who's running that page? I asked because they are saying those against the arena are all spreading misinformation. And again, yeah, and look, it's like, have you seen their web page? On their web page, you've got Kiss out there, you got Elton John out there, you got J Lo, Shakira, guys, Enrique Iglesias. Those guys aren't coming. You want to talk about misinformation? Why aren't they transparent with the numbers? If that's what they're saying, if that's what that page is saying in regards to misinformation, show us the numbers. Show us how you're going to get 60 events here a year. And this is where part of the problem comes in, because Mr. Dos Santos was going like, well, it's not 100%, it's 70%. That's fine. Let's say 70%. In regards to the assuming that they're going to get 70% of the arena, which is not going to happen, guys. But let's say 70%. Then you have to subtract the you have to subtract not going to get 60 events. We're not going to have an event out there a week, one a week at least, because there's 52 weeks in a year. You're not going to have that, guys. Where are they getting 60 events? Edinburgh, they don't have 60 events. That's an issue. So they're floating up the numbers. They're blowing up the numbers in order to make it look like it's a great, great deal. Unfortunately, it's not, because they are only assumptions in regards to what could be, not what's going to be. And that's unfortunate. I find it funny that you talk about misinformation. They haven't shared that Mayor Mendez's business partner is the one that's leading this. That 3 months ago, 3 months ago, they set up a house in Dallas to place as the address, started a new LLC. Who else is behind this? Mayor Mendez is going to make a killing. And it's unfortunate because now, because he knows we're watching, now he's out in the background hiding. And we have no way of knowing, because they are not transparent. They do not share information. So we're speaking on what we have. That's what we have, because they opt to hide the rest, hide their partners, hide the ones that are really going to make the money in this thing. It doesn't mean it's misinformation. It's the only information that we have. They're subterfuging the information, and that's what's very unfortunate. They're hiding it. And again, guys, I sincerely think I'm going to work it like a crazy man. I was speaking with someone this morning. I'm going to be out there holding signs saying, please vote no. I'm going to encourage anyone and everyone I know, please go vote no, because we're going to get screwed. And look, guys, let's talk about the track record, guys. And just simple, very simple conversation, guys. And I was speaking to Kathy about it this morning. We have the event center. And when they were building the event center, they promised it was going to be a moneymaker, guys. We're running it at a loss. We're paying for that. The sports park, guys. Sports park, when it was being built, they promised events, tournaments, wrestling matches, everything, guys. We already injected 58 million into the sports park, guys. We're running that at a loss. Not even joking, guys. Kati mentioned the golf course. We're paying for that at a loss. How many more other losses can we afford, guys? Everything that they've proposed and thrown out there, that squirrel tactic, it's come at a loss. At a loss. We're still paying, I think, over $2 million a year in the hole at the sports park. Minimum $2 million a year. And that's just very unfortunate. So what happens? Okay, let's say you're a business entity. Okay, you're a business entity. You have a business. You've got this business over here, and all of a sudden, this department, it registers a loss. This department, it registers a loss. This department, it registers a loss. They're planning to do Crossroads again. $275,000 in a loss. Ciclovia, $500,000 at a loss, and they're continuing to do it. Guys, when do you take it out behind the barn and shoot it? It's not working, guys. Where are we making any money? Honestly, and ask yourself this question. What entity of ours as a citizen of this community, what entity is making money? The zoo? The airport? Camille Playhouse? They're not. Nothing is making money. With a loss, at a loss, at a loss, at a loss. This arena is coming in, and they've already said, we're going to enter it at a $2.5 million a year loss. That's considering 60 events, guys. It's not going to happen. We're looking at $5 to $10 million in lost revenue for the city of Brownsville alone. Alone. No entity here, guys, is profitable. None. The only ones that are profiting, guys, the only ones that are making a killing here in the city of Brownsville, Cameron County, are the políticos. El rata de Judge Eddie Trevino, el rata de Joey Lopez, Gus Garza, Benavides. They're the ones that are making money out of this crap. Trey Mendez. They're the ones that are making money. There is no revenue, guys. If it wasn't for handouts, honestly, if it wasn't for grants, if it wasn't for federal money, if it wasn't because we're the poorest city in the community, in the country, we'd have nothing. And unfortunately for us, guys, if it wasn't for these illegal aliens crossing over, we'd be in a hole. And that's one of the other reasons why I find it just very, very significant. And I'm stepping back a little bit in regards to the illegal aliens coming here. Because as a country, we're screwed. But if it wasn't for the illegal aliens coming over, guys, the city of Brownsville will be even more screwed. Because right now, we have a lot of people out there banking from the illegal aliens. Did you know that? A lot of folks have jobs at that enclosed parking garage because of the illegal aliens. A lot of our local nonprofits, they're making a damn killing. That Politiquera church, that piece of crap over there in West Brownsville, they're banking, guys, millions of dollars. That is why they continue to support Eddie Trevino, Joey Lopez, and the rest of the corrupt political machine here. Because that fake pastor out there is banking. Have you ever wondered why they permit politicos to take their pulpit? They let politicos take their pulpit. They should lose their tax exempt status. You think they're going to? They're not going to. Because they're so in tune with the corrupt political machine here. Nothing will ever happen to them. But again, it's the only thing we got. And giving it all she's got, Captain. The only thing. The only thing that we have working for the city of Brownsville is the illegal aliens. Have you thought of that? The only thing, it's killing our country, but it has us on life support, guys. And that's what's really unfortunate. Where are the windmills? I actually saw a lot of windmills going up to San Antonio. I hadn't driven up there for a while. Let me tell you, they're everywhere. Negative Nelly is the correct term. However, you are not that. Thank you, Levy Chrissy. I see a text person reading about it saying you can vote on it. It's ridiculous. Saying we are friends of Cameron County Arena. The county is really pushing. They are because they plan to make some money. And that's why they don't mind investing a couple of $1 million. Look, and it's like a political campaign. Mayor Mendez spent $250,000 to become mayor of the city of Brownsville. Does anyone out there think that he did it out of the kindness of his heart because he loves Brownsville? No. That piece of crap wants to make a killing. And he is making a killing. He is making money off of you, off of me, off of our children. The guy's becoming a millionaire while mayor of the city of Brownsville at your children's cost. It's so simple. And I challenge him. I've been challenging him for months. Let's have a little debate. Let's have a little discussion. I mean, someone mentioned let's have a little boxing match. I don't care. I challenge the mayor. I challenge anyone on the city commission. He's taking money from our children and becoming a millionaire at the process because he invested $250,000 to win this race. We got screwed. Same thing with the Friends of Cameron County Arena. They're investing millions on getting this through. Do you really think that they're doing it because they love Cameron County, guys? Anyone out there? Do you really honestly think that these folks are out there spending millions and millions of dollars, guys, on all this advertising, on all these signs, on all these TV commercials, on all these radio ads, spots, on these text messages? You think they're spending all those millions of dollars, guys, because they want something great for you and your children? No. They plan to make a killing. And unfortunately, this is going to be another bridge to nowhere. It's going to be another Titan Tires. It's going to be another zoo, another airport, another golf course, another crossroads, another ciclovia. We're screwed. The only way that we can stop them is if you come out and vote. It's the only way. The only way that we are going to be successful is if you make sure everyone you know comes out to vote May 7th and votes no. No. Hell no. That Jennifer Lopez is coming down and she's bringing Ben Affleck and Alex Rodriguez with her. That's misinformation. And that's the kind of stuff that you could find on that page. And they want to accuse me of misinformation? Screw you. Screw you, Dennis Sanchez, Mayor Mendez, Eddie Trevino, Joey Lopez. Screw you. Buenos días, mi hermano Erasmo. Pues de nada, abrazo desde Linares, Nuevo León. Luis, bendiciones. Saludos a la hermandad allá. Estaré en Monterrey esta tarde. Salúdenme a todos los hermanos por allá. Bendiciones. The only thing the sport get is if soccer stuff. Yeah. Hey, look. At this point, that's all we have. It's not profitable. Vote hell no May 7th. Amen. There is none. No revenue in our city. What we need is production. 100%. And we have nothing. Let me tell you, we are at a spot that we need to tap into that maquiladora crap. It's the only thing that's going to save our city. We've got to become a maquiladora type of production thing. It's just that simple. We've got to go down to the basics, guys. We need Levi's to come back. We need Levi's to come back. We need Hager slacks. We get anyone and everyone out there, guys. We need to become a maquiladora. We need Trico. We need to attract all those maquiladoras that went off to Matamoros in Mexico and try to convince a lot of these people that, you shouldn't be in Matamoros. You should be in Brownsville, Texas. You're going to pay a little bit more, but not that much more. Still cheaper than having a plant up in Austin, Texas. I still don't get and understand why we can't get Elon Musk to make a damn plant here. Something. Produce something here. You know? Anything. Got text messages. Guys, yeah, uh, ahorita ya voy a acabar, Rubin. Good morning, good morning. Have a great day. Thank you. I love you. Go, Erasmo. Preach. And I'm only going to do 30 minutes today because I got a client waiting for me. This commission appears more incompetent and ill-advised as we learn more. And you know what? It's so trippy, Mateo, because everything is coming down to the last minute, to the last wire. And that's what's just very, very unfortunate. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to go apantallados with that shiny silver object out there, that arena that we're going to have. We're screwed. Screwed. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, Tony Samarano, is Joey Lopez family of the Lopez family construction, the construction company that holds most of SpaceX construction contracts? I would not doubt that. I would not doubt that at all. They're always making a killing, guys. And we continue to get screwed. I cannot confirm that. I'll look into it. Guys, I got a client waiting. I've got a short work day because I have to be in Monterrey. I appreciate y'all, guys. I'll be on it tonight at 9 p.m. So we'll see who's going to come on. I could see if Sam finally comes on. He's been AWOL for a while. And let's see if we can get Maggie on. She's out there taking care of Patricia Alejandro. And also, hopefully, maybe we could get Judge Cascos on. This is crazy stuff, guys. This is crazy, crazy stuff, and we need everyone out there to vote no on the arena. Guys, God bless. Have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, I'm done, guys. 30 minutes is good for me, but myself. Guys, I appreciate your prayers on my trip today, and I hope I have a very nice little meetup with my friends. I love you. I appreciate y'all. See you tonight at 9. Be good to each other and continue to be good to me. God bless.